Today in this video, we are going to talk about animations within Canva. So we have page animations, element animations, and text animations, and I'm going to show you how to use all three of them. So we're just going to start with an element animation. So I'm going to pick my element, and for now I'm just going to do a square just to show you how the actual animate features work. So now I have a square in my workspace over on the right hand side, and I'm just going to make sure that it is selected. When it is selected, I will have a little option up here that pops up as animate. You'll notice if it's not selected, I have animate as well, but I also have a timer. This means I'm putting in a page animation, not an element animation. So if I want to animate an element, and this is an object or a picture, I make sure that that individual element is selected, and then I can select animate. So then under my animations, I have all of these different options very similar to the ones that you will see in PowerPoint, and all I have to do is hover over them to see the different previews. But if I want to select one, all I do is click on it, and now you'll notice up here instead of animate, it says breathe, because that is the animation I've selected. Just like now it will say stomp. So I can also animate text, and we have not talked about how to add in text, so I'm just going to do it very quickly, and I can show you that in another video. But I'm going to add in my text, and you'll notice that I don't see this animate button at the top of my screen. So to find animate, if you don't see it out to the right, you click on these three little dots, which always indicate more, and then you will have the option to animate. And now over here, instead of element animations, you will see text animations. So I can go ahead and add in my text animation. This one's called typewriter. And again, when I go and I look where my animate used to be, it now says typewriter. So if I want to preview what this looks like, I can just put it into presentation mode. So I can come up to present and hit present, and it will show you what my animations for my different elements look like. Now I can also do full page animations, and I'm going to show you that using a template. So we already know how to use templates by coming over here to the left, clicking on our templates, finding the one that we like, and then adding in pages. And this is asking if I want to replace it or if I want to add a new page. Either one for this purpose doesn't matter, but usually you're going to want to add a new page. So I'm going to replace my current page, and then you'll see I have the option to animate. So I'm going to come over here to animate, and now I'm working on page animations. So I'm going to select the one that I like, rise, and now when I go to my presentation mode, go to present, it will have a rise feature. Now something that I did have a few teachers ask me is if I could create animations to happen on a click, because sometimes we don't want to give all of the information to our students all at once. Canva does not have that feature, but I can show you a little trick and workaround to help you still simulate that style that you do have in PowerPoint, and it's actually pretty simple. So I'm going to select a page, and let's say I only want to show my students the title to start with, and then when I click, I want to show them the definition. So the easiest way to do this is come down to my slide preview area, which is going to be down at the bottom of my workspace. And I'm going to hover over my slide until I see those three little dots, which remember always mean more. And I'm going to duplicate my page. So on the first one, I'm going to come and I'm going to delete the information that I want to keep for my students. And then on my second slide, I will have that information appear. So I'm going to go ahead and add in some page animations so that you guys can see what that would look like. So I've added in my animations. I'm not giving my students what they want or what I don't want them to see right away. I'm going to go to present. So now I'm on my first slide. I'm asking them about the concept and definition. Once we've discussed it, I will hit enter to go to the next slide, and it will give them that information. If I wanted to take out all of these other animations so that just my text went up, I can do that as well. So I'm going to come back here, and I'm going to remove an animation. So to do that, I have to click on my animation, and then I have to find the one at the bottom that says remove animation. I'm going to come in and I'm going to click just on my element like we talked about those text animations. And now when I present, sorry, I didn't start on slide 1. It won't give my students all the information, but then on the next slide, we have our addition. And that is how we use animations in Canva.